In this video, we're going to double check our trailer tongue weight before we hit the road this weekend. Alright, at this point the car is ready to bring in. Got the ramp set up. So we'll pull it in as far forward as possible. One of the things we've been cautious about, because we had it bump one time, is the front windshield comes up pretty close here. So Rhoda had the great idea that we were able to move this shelf forward. So we did move it several inches forward. That gives us more car over the front of the axles, and that shifted some weight for us forward. We've got to measure, and with the way we're strapping the car in now, on all four tires, as well as using these two D hooks back here, we put the hitch in the car. We put a strap on the hitch to help hold it back. I feel like I can get less than 3 or 4 inches maybe from this. Normally I'm like in the 7, 8, 9 inch range from this board to the windshield, just because I don't want to bump into it and break stuff, the car or the shelves or all the stuff. So with the extra strapping that we're doing, I've got some confidence that we can pull forward, and I think every inch forward over the axles here is going to shift our weight forward. So we'll give it a test and see what we've got. All right, the car is in. It's the closest we've ever had it to the board. It's pretty close. Hopefully I don't have a video soon showing you what a problem that was. There's my great helper over there. So we're gonna wave again, wave, there she is. So now we're going to button up the trailer, unhitch the trailer, move the rig forward just a tiny bit. We just need it to be enough that we can get that scale over there underneath it. All right, so we've moved the house forward just the bare minimum. You can see the separation between the ball and the hitch there. Rhoda is lowering us down onto the trailer weight, and we want to see what number pops up. So when we first weighed the trailer with everything in it and the car in it, while we were getting fuel at one of the stops using one of the cat scales, it weighed 8,900 pounds. Since that time, we have removed 4 or 5 boxes of cat litter, so that was 140 pounds or so. We've added 2 e-bikes, about 65, 70 pounds each, and we've removed about that same amount of weight in other cargo. So with the information we've seen about being within 9 to 15% of your total trailer weight, for the tongue weight, we are squarely at 900 pounds, which is right there in the sweet spot. We have a real quick bonus update at the end of this video, and that is the tire pressure system. We got the extender powered in the rear of the motorhome, and so it is extending the signal from the trailer sensors up to the readout here that's sitting on the dash of the motorhome, so we can see all of the tire pressures and temperatures and get alerts if they go low or high. And the way I worked out the power, I called Tiffin. They weren't really sure, honestly, how to hit the 12-volt system based on how this motorhome is built. And so we're going to ask them in person when we're there next week what they recommend for that. But in the meantime, I bought small 12-volt batteries at Walmart this evening, and I just wired that extension, that signal generator, to the battery and laid it in the back window, and now we have good readings of all the sensors with that thing being powered on with a little tiny battery. So that's the temporary workaround to let us have that system running on this drive, and then we will figure out how to get that extender wired permanently into the electrical system next week sometime.